Cool. What I'd like to see, just nice light jumping jacks, please. We're gonna do a relatively, I say an easy warm up. Don't take me out my words for any of this. We'll see what happens. Shuffle jacks, forwards and backwards. Good, half jacks, where you stick your arms out, legs go wide, then pencil, and back and forth. Either your arms are half pace or your legs are double pace. I don't know how you want to break that apart. Eventually, I want to see if I can fraction this out more and just really mess with people, but like, that sounds not like a Tuesday task. Good, my back, please, go. All right, so from here, you're just gonna do a sit up with a jab cross and back. Actually, you know what, for fun, make it 2 crosses. I want to see the turn on the shoulder each time. Turn, 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 turn. Good, 2 more. Good, switching around on your stomachs. If you have a belt on, maybe get it out of the way. And we're just gonna start with Superman's. If I actually wind up with the camera, there we go. So up, hold everything off the ground, and back down. And up, hold it, rock back and forth a little bit now. Side, I guess side to side, really. But don't let your legs or your shoulders touch the ground. And down. Good. Rolling on your backs. Now we're gonna do Jaguar sit-ups. So as I sit up, I rotate and hit, let me get my belt around, opposite elbow and knee together. About 20 seconds. Let's go. Good, 5 seconds left. Keep going. And on your stomachs, please. T push-ups. As I do my push-up, I can spend 5 seconds, arm to the ceiling, just rolled up on the sides of my feet. And another push-up, and roll up, arms up to the small, arm up to the ceiling, sides of the feet. Good, 20 more seconds. Almost there, 10 more. Good, last set per side. Get that hold. Get that hold. Nicely done. On your backs, last time. We're gonna do just some nice light bridges. Check my shirt in here. Okay, so we're gonna start just with a shoulder bridge. So hands off the ground. You're just gonna push your hips up to the ceiling. Try and get a little bit of a stretch to the core just on your shoulders and down. Good, work the feet in if you can. Ready to go. Up. Hold. Really drive the tops of your shoulders into the ground. And back down. Last one, if you want to pop up to your hands and wrists, by all means, do not feel like you need to though. Ready and up. Good, hold that position. Walk the hands in if you can. Oh, that's such a wonderful stretch. And down, standing up. All right, awesome, roll it back. Alternating high rising heel kicks. Start low if you need to. Gradually work the height up on those kicks. Try and keep your back nice and level. Not curling forwards with those kicks. But they're just like a light lean back, just a slight one. Good, inside, outside swing kicks. Let your foot touch the ground in between so you can really get big range of motion in both directions. Good, one more per side. Nicely done, shuffling those feet. Okay, we're gonna work on some basic kicks, plus some more advanced concepts today. Let's see what happens. Run back. Starting off low high front snap kicks. Chamber the leg, kick low, chamber the leg high, kick high. What I'm looking for with this, what I want you technically to be looking for as well, is re-chambers. Snap, snap. Trying to get the foot, snap, snap. Back as quick as possible. Re-chamber back, re-chamber back. Snap, snap. Snap, snap. Snap, snap. Snap, snap. A lot of the overlooked things in kicks is where the power comes from. On the front snap kick, getting pushed to the hips is important, but if you let the power spread out because you're pushing through the target too much, you don't get that same kind of focused energy as you do with that quick re-chamber, that ability to snap the foot back after impact. Incidentally, it's also a good way of breaking boards. Awesome. All right, so from here, we want to take a bit of that snappiness and add in some energy to it. So what I want to see is the pakwa. As you do your pakwa, you're driving off to cover distance forwards. Pakwa drive. It's like you're adding a step and glide in your pakwa. But because you're switching, you're adding energy into this back leg, so you can really drive off of it. Switch, drive. Switch, drive. Switch, drive. So now, instead of driving forwards, we're going to use that bounce almost and drive the leg up into a kick. So my left leg's back right now. Let's go this way. Left leg's back. I switch and I drive the front foot off the ground. Left leg's in front, switch, drive. I'm really trying to get that power out of pushing off the ground, drive that from forwards. And as I do, get that re-chamber, recover that energy so it's focused. You can use this as a quick incidental kick. Somebody steps a little too close, you gut them a little bit. You can also drive through that push kick and use that to really displace somebody if you need to. A little bit of a fade back maybe, so you can create a little bit of space as you drive off. So my foot's on the line right here. As I switch, I'm switching so I step back a little bit, then drive the kick forwards. Lure them in, snap, bam. Lure them in, snap, bam. Good. Nice. So now, this is like one of my favorite deceitful kicks to do. They don't always expect it off of that other side. It gives you a lot of mobility options, and it's like a little bit of extra power those kicks, which I love. So now, as an alternative way of moving, this is good for getting somebody away. If somebody's really pushing in, you want to stop them, but you want to get back. Give yourself some breathing room. We're going to do a bit of a jumping switch kick. So you're jumping to bring your knees up, and floating backwards. I'm facing this way, I jump, I'm switching, and I'm floating back. The knees are coming up, so I can get a chamber here. So what is my back leg, right now is my right. As it chambers, it kicks out, and I float back. What helps is actually having something there, driving off of it. You can move back better, but this gives you that quick snap. Get out of my space. Let me give myself some space. Snap. 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 Really try and get that fade back. So you're getting yourself that little bit of extra room. Lets you move back in, whether you want to do step and glides, step crosses, getting your boxing or kicking. Hopefully it gives you some options. Awesome. Okay. The switch I find also works really well with a point kick. You can drive through, and as you do, you stack the hip over to kick. Switch, use that to drive the kick. Switch, snap. Switch, snap. If they're expecting that back leg point kick, and they're trying to block that direction, you can pounce the other side, take the support leg, take the inside of that leg, and deliver an absolutely wonderfully devastating kick. Switch drive. Switch drive. 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 Nice. Awesome. Last thing we're going to cover with this. Jump point kicks. This is like kind of an arguably useless kick, but I absolutely love it. You jump up, you bring your knees up still, you're trying to stack your hips across. So I'm facing forwards as I jump, bringing my knees up and trying to stack the hips across. As I do this, back knee comes up, comes in from the outside, and then gets point kick. Watch out for the ceiling. Jump, point kick. What this can help turn into is a bit of a 540 practice or a headhunter practice. The more you stack your hips, the more you violently bring those hips across, you can start landing on the kicking leg, and this is building up for your headhunter. Jump, point kick, snap across. So that was not good. Let's do that side again. Point kick, through. One more. Nice. Good job, everybody. Shaking everything out and grabbing these sticks, please. Real quick review, 9 angles on each side. We're going to start with the right leg, right arm, making sure you've got ball exchanges and flips as we draw the X. Bring it across the X, sit down and up, and get those abanicos going. Left stick, left leg in front, ball exchange, flip, ball exchange, flip. And really make sure you're focusing in on that footwork all the way through the set. Draw the X, hook the center, across both ways, down and up. That gets us our full weapons asterisks. 9 angles. Nice. Okay. So now, we're going to take the first 4 angles. We're going to work on our Sinawali. Also, kind of the art of the lock tick and the wood tick strike. Lock tick meaning you go through something, wood tick meaning you hit and bounce. So angles 1, 2, 3, and 4, except in kind of a diamond shape. So we hit down with an angle 1, all the way through. Back up and bounce. Down and through the 4, up and bounce. Switching sides. Lock tick, wood tick. Lock tick, wood tick. Lock tick through with the ball exchange, smack. Lock tick with ball exchange, smack. Pop, 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 pop. Being able to get that re-chamber on whatever side it is very important in making sure you've got that striking angle. It's like it's a machete or a knife. You're trying to slice through something, gouging back, slice through, gouging back. Awesome. One more time, smack. If you have the ability to practice this with a partner, it really helps. Or even with a heavy bag, where you can really feel the power through something, that bounce in the re-chamber, power through something, bounce in the re-chamber. Hitting something helps so much with this. Awesome. And as Instructor Lucas said, we're going to get into Heaven 6 now. A lot of the same principles, just a different starting position. Right stick on right shoulder, left stick to the armpit, starting. Shoulder stick strikes through, bottom stick strikes through, top hits, and re-chambers underneath. Strike through, chamber, strike through, chamber. Strike, re-chamber. Lob tick, wood tick. Lob tick, wood tick. Now the idea is my re-chamber of the previous stick should be the strike of the next. So both my hands are moving at the same time. And I'm trying to do this all with angles 1 and 4, which is ideal. Through, bounce, through, bounce, through, bounce. Really trying to get the flips at the end and trying to make sure that that ball exchange exposes the next stick to float through and keep the set going. I love practicing this on my own, and as you get more effective, you can add things like Heaven and Earth, where you're striking down and up and down, or Earth 6, where you're striking up with all angles, and then starting with the stick on top, you're starting with a stick underneath, and all angles are coming up. A lot of the same principle, though. That's a lot of the fun weapons stuff. Let's go through Heaven and Earth once, just so it gives you something to work on, and you have some fun in your own time. Heaven 6, down through, bounce, down, bounce. Heaven and Earth, come down, come up, come down, up, down. Earth 6, on my right side, the right stick chamber is low, left one on top. We're striking up, and strike. Turn on the other side low, up, up, up. And same thing, come through with the lock tick, through with the lock tick, bounce with the wood tick. These are all 2s and 3s instead of 1s and 4s. Awesome. Good job, everybody. Down here. And sticks away. Last thing we're going to cover is a bit of a boxing review, and I really want to focus a bit on our ducking weaves and a lot on our slipping. Boxing drill set 1 and 2 just to start, and we'll go from there. Jab, cross, duck and weave, cross, hook, uppercut, duck and weave, overhand, shovel, vertical cross. One more time. 1, 2, duck and weave, cross, hook, uppercut, overhand, shovel, vertical cross. Sweep. Throughout this set, making sure that there's the weight shift back and forth gets a lot of that power through the striking. So from here, jab, cross, duck and weave, cross, hook, weights on the back leg. They throw another hook, we duck and weave to the front leg, hook, cross, duck and weave to the back leg, cross, hook, duck and weave to the front leg, hook, cross. I like this as a flow just to work on weight shifts, and as soon as I place my weight on one foot and I hit through, I can follow it up. But same thing, ducking, weaving forwards, there are striking options. It doesn't necessarily need to be a hook. It doesn't need to be a hook or an elbow. It can be an extended jab. But my weight's on the front leg. I want to make sure I use that as I come through, whatever it ends up being. But one of the best things of shadow boxing, as I'm going through and I'm trying to add my blocking and my footwork in, where's the weight? Where am I going to hit off of in order to make sure I'm using my energy effectively? And like, you know, cry in front of the mirror because it's so confusing. But that might just be me. Awesome. Finally, slipping. That little bit of emotion, kind of basically just using a ball exchange to move my spine and my head off of the angle of attack. We're going to practice this with our slipping drill set, which if you remember or not, let's go through. Jab, cross, jab, slip forwards, jab, cross, slip backwards, cross, jab, cross. Jab, cross, jab, slip, jab, cross, slip, cross, jab, cross. Really trying to make sure we maintain an even tempo all the way through. Jab, cross, jab, slip, jab, cross, slip, cross, jab, cross. One more time. 1, 2, 1, slip, 1, 2, slip, 2, 1, 2. Cool. That slip is great for those nice quick punches where you want to set something up. Now, what if they leave the arm there? I've slipped that punch, but I can't get back through it because it's staying here. Maybe they're trying to move me around, or they're just trying to feel where I am so they can follow up with a more accurate hit. So I've slipped. My outside hand can check that arm and try and move it out of the way. My inside arm is now going to come across the back fist. So in this case, I slip to the front leg. I'm going to check that arm, clear the next one with the back fist. Slip, check, back fist to hook. So now, it's like a windmill 3 block. I clear the arm, I back fist to either aim for the face or clear the other hand, then hook to follow it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other side works exactly the same. Slip, clear the arm, back fist, cross. I can throw a hook, I can throw an uppercut, but that backhand is what's available here. I've cleared, the back fist takes its place, this hand's reset for that cross. Slipping forwards, slip, clear, back fist, hook, slip, clear, back fist, cross. Slip, clear, back fist, hook, slip, clear, back fist, cross. Just something a little fun, once again, to work on hand speed. Practical, not so much. I like it. It's kind of fun. It's really awesome if you've got a set of mitts or a bag to hit, and even facing a mirror. Just making sure off the line, clear that arm, back fist the other arm, hit him in the face. Slip, clear the arm, back fist the other arm, and cross to the face. Awesome, everybody. And body roll. Let's mock to out. Ready again. Shoot. Chile. Continue. Makto Jendi. Makto Shijak. Makto Baru. Shoot. Chile. Continue. Awesome, everybody. Good to see all y'all. Let's do a quick coach's corner. So, not much of a story today, but I wanted to talk a bit about a concept. And something I actually talked to a friend with about recently. It was kind of cool. But do or do not, there is no try. And as we're talking about this, it's what this person was saying to me was kind of along the lines, when you talk about trying something, your mindset kind of goes to a place where I'm probably going to fail, so it might not even be worth doing in the first place. And therefore, I'm going to say I'm going to try, but I don't know if I'm actually going to make that next step of actually doing something. And it's almost like there's a bit of a mental block towards going towards that next step. And that might just purely be me because I'm odd that way. But in place of saying I'm going to try something, I'm going to do something. That attempt, that mental commitment of saying I'm going to do it opens up to the possibility that, yeah, I'm probably going to fail the first few times. If I'm practicing a new skill or learning something new, or I don't know, calculus, because calculus. It gets you that first step. And in order to learn anything, really, we have to be able to fail and learn from that. But being able to say, instead of I'm going to try this, I'm going to do this, hopefully takes that initial extra step to get there. And once we've tried it the first few times, hopefully it makes it easier to keep trying until we can make it a little easier, get a little better, and keep working on whatever that thing is. But watch the language you're saying to yourself. If this is something you really want to do, whatever it is, be it martial arts or school or other sports, not just trying it, but saying, I'm going to do this. The outcome doesn't matter. I'm going to embrace the learning opportunities, or I'm going to celebrate the successes, but I'm going to do it, whatever it is. That's all for me. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We'll catch you guys on the next one. We're going to head back to Instructor Lucas for announcements. Namaste, everybody.